The two words you say after I am determine your entire life, and most people are using them to destroy their future without even knowing it. Hi, I'm Mumita Roy, PhD. I'm a spiritual teacher who uses Ayurvedic principles for healing, and I've spent years studying the connection between consciousness and manifestation. And here's what I know: every single thing you experience in your life right now is a direct result of what you've declared yourself to be. Neville Goddard, one of the most profound spiritual teachers of the 20th century, taught that consciousness is the one and only reality. He said that I am is the self definition of God, the foundation on which everything rests. And when you truly understand this principle, everything changes. The brutal truth: you're not waiting to become something. You're already being something right now. The question is, what are you declaring yourself to be? When you say, I am broke, you're not describing your bank account. You're commanding your reality to reflect that identity. When you say, I am tired, you're not reporting how you feel. You're creating more tiredness. When you say, I am stuck, you're building walls around your own potential. Whatever follows I am determines the world in which you live. It's not just language, it's creation itself. The principle explained. Neville Goddard taught that I am is a feeling of permanent awareness, the very center of consciousness. Before you became anyone, before you had a name, a job, a story, you were aware. That awareness is the I am. That's your true identity. Everything else, every role, every label, every limitation is just a costume you've chosen to wear. You may conceive yourself to be a rich person or a poor person, but the center of your being remains the same regardless of the concept you hold of yourself. Here's what this means practically. Your circumstances aren't determining who you are. Who you are is determining your circumstances. Most people live backwards. They wait for their bank account to grow before they claim, I am wealthy. They wait for success before they declare, I am successful. They wait for love before they say, I am loved. But that's not how creation works. You could close your eyes and dare to assume that you are now the one you desire to be, and that assumption would rearrange the entire structure of your world. The 5 deadly I am statements. First, I am not good enough. Every time you say this, you command your reality to prove it. Your brain looks for evidence to support this identity, and it always finds it. Second, I am always struggling. This becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You literally program yourself to seek out struggle and reject ease. Third, I am unlucky. When you claim this identity, you train yourself to notice every negative thing and ignore every opportunity. Fourth, I am too old, young, late. You create an iron ceiling over your potential. Age becomes your excuse instead of just a number. Fifth, I am damaged, broken, flawed. This is the most dangerous because it makes victimhood part of your identity. You become so attached to your wounds that healing feels like losing yourself. If you've been saying any of these, you've been using the most powerful creative force in the universe against yourself, the framework for identity shift. Here's how to use the I am principle to actually transform your life. Step 1. Audit your current I am statements. For 3 days, write down every time you say I am, followed by anything. Most people are horrified when they see how negatively they define themselves. Step 2. Choose your new identity, not based on what you have, based on what you want to become. If you want to be wealthy, the statement isn't I will be wealthy, it's I am wealthy, present tense, declared as fact. When you say I am, you are declaring your own divinity and creative authority. You're not hoping for change, you're commanding it. Step 3. Live from that assumption. Neville called this living in the end. You don't act like someone trying to become successful. You act like someone who already is. Your thoughts, decisions, and behaviors all align with this new identity. The daily practice. Every morning before you do anything else, sit quietly and declare your I am statements. Not as affirmations you hope will come true, as facts you're acknowledging. I am abundant. Feel it. Don't just say the words. Let the phrase resonate within your mind. What does abundance feel like in your body? How does someone who is abundant move through the world? I am healthy. See yourself as someone whose body works perfectly, someone who makes choices from a place of vitality, not from fighting sickness. I am successful. Embody the version of yourself who has already achieved what you're working toward. How does that person think? How do they respond to challenges? Catch the feeling that you have it and sustain that feeling. Persist in acknowledging the joy of fulfillment. The Ayurvedic connection. In Ayurveda, we understand that consciousness precedes form. Your mental and emotional states create your physical reality. This isn't metaphor, it's mechanics. When you declare, I am sick, you're not just naming a condition, you're identifying with sickness. Your body responds to your identity. It becomes what you declare it to be. At World of Ayurveda, I teach people to shift their relationship with their own consciousness. Because once you understand that your awareness is God, and all things are possible to you, everything becomes workable. The practices of meditation and mindfulness aren't just for stress relief, they're for reconnecting you with your I am state, the pure awareness before all the stories you've told yourself about who you are. The resistance you'll face when you start declaring a new identity, your mind will fight you. It will say, but that's not true. It will remind you of your current circumstances. It will tell you you're lying to yourself. This is normal. Your old identity is comfortable, even if it's painful, it's familiar. Your brain would rather be right about who you've always been than risk becoming who you could be. When doubts arise, counter them with your I am statements. You will repeat them until you reach that deep sense of calm and trust. The final truth, you are not your circumstances, you are not your history, you are not your limitations, you are the I am unconditioned consciousness that can assume any identity. Every moment, you're choosing what to declare yourself to be. Most people choose unconsciously, repeating the same limiting identities they learned in childhood. But you can choose consciously. When you change what comes after I am, you change everything. Not eventually, immediately. Because consciousness is the cause and manifestation is the effect. The challenge. For the next 7 days, guard your I am statements like your life depends on it. Because it does. Every time you catch yourself saying I am, followed by something limiting, stop. Reframe it. Replace it with the identity you're claiming. Write down 3 I am statements based on who you're becoming, not who you've been. Read them every morning, feel them as truth, live from them as fact. Watch what happens when you stop identifying with your limitations and start identifying with your potential. The 2 most powerful words in any language are I am. Whatever you attach to them becomes your reality. Stop using them to reinforce who you were. Start using them to create who you're becoming. You are not broken. You are not stuck. You are not limited. You are the I am. Infinite consciousness playing at being human. The only question is, what are you going to declare yourself to be? Choose carefully, because your I am is listening and it always delivers.